What's up guys, it's Tony aka T-Slaps here. We're back with a brand new Draft League video, baby. I'm your coach at the Austin FC for Dealings, and this is our week 4 game of the Draft Jam, our newest Draft League on the channel. This week we're going up against Horizon and the Arizona Cardinals. Of course, you can go check out our opponent and all the other Draft Jam coaches down in the description below, so be sure to hit that like button if you do end up enjoying the video, and subscribe if you are new, as new draft content is uploaded weekly on the channel. Spoilers for last week, so go check out that video at the top right hand corner if you haven't seen it yet. But we dropped a third game in a row to Keegan, where Terra King Gambit got in the position to clean up our team late game with Supreme Overlord. We're now the last team to not have a win this season. This is not how I wanted our season to pan out. Better late than never to get our playoff push started, so we need to close out the first half of the season with a huge win this week if we want this season to get turned around. Now it's time to tell you guys what we're bringing and why we're bringing it, so if you're just interested in the battle, there's a timestamp on the screen or in the description to take you to the game. Now Horizon's team has one of the best water types in the game, and a Pokemon that punches a hole into my team, Palafin. Once it's activated into its hero form, a Palafin holding a boosting item such as Choice Band or even Mystic Water to it KOs pretty much my entire team. With Palafin to break on the physical side, Chiyu does the same exact thing to my team on the special side. Stabs paired with Beads of Ruin absolutely runs through my team. With these two Pokemon as early game breakers, it really sets up the end game for either Excalibur or Terra, Lycanroc Dust to clean up my team late game really easily. Defensively, my team has very little checks into his. The defensive side of his team is a bit more manageable for sure this week, with the Oxus defense being the main piece to try and beat down this team. Luckily, some of our offense also pairs up really well onto him, mainly starting with our Landorus Incarnate. This week we're changing it up with a Choice Scarf variant, as his only switching into our Stab Earth powers are Deoxys Defense, which gets pressured a ton by my team this week, or Serena and Superior, which both don't like taking the hits really that well. Choice Scarf also allows us to always be able to revenge Chiyu reliably, or revenge non-Scarf Superior or Lycanroc Dust, or allow us to speed tie with Booster Speed Sandy Shocks. We're rocking with Sludge Wave to his grass types. You turn to maintain switch initiative, especially if he runs like a Terra flying set on either one of his Terramons to give himself a ground immunity, and Focus Splash just to guarantee the OHKO on the Excalibur. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, Tony, why are you worried about OHKO in the Excalibur? Doesn't it just out prioritize an OHKO you with Ice Shard? Well, you'd be correct, and that's where our next Pokemon Klefki comes into play. This set has a few main objectives. For one, it can set up an emergency Reflect to allow my team to better take Excalibur or Palafin's hits. With Reflect up, Landers can now easily lift priority Jet Punch from Palafin or Ice Shard from Excalibur, or even take a Rock from the Lycanroc Dusk paired with the Jet Punch, which is just crazy. Klefki also walls the Excalibur really well, especially with that Reflect up, but even without it, taking EQs or high horsepowers with our Hell's Shucka Berry and firing off either Thunder Waves to allow us to revenge it easy and neutralize the Dragon Dance set, or Foul Play to take advantage of its attack raises. Finally, we can also set up spikes to make his team be able to switch into my breakers such as the Landorus a lot harder. Hazards are honestly more of a nuisance on my side of the field, as he carries a lot of hazard potential with rocks and spikes, and I really don't want my Landorus getting chipped down. That's why we're running Quaquaval this week in order to remove hazards with Rapid Spin. We're rocking Heavy Duty Boots to allow us to go unpunished against the hazards as we try to remove them, and Aqua Step in close combat as our main stabs meant to break through his team. We do have a Terra Water on this set this week in order to power up our water stabs and remove our weakness to Zen Headbutt from Palafin to allow Quack to get a huge CC off on Palafin if needed. I don't anticipate us clicking that Terra button though. We're also running Aqua Jet, as we do have enough bulk to live any non-psychic boosted attack from Chiyu, especially if we do Terra, then we can take the Psychic and do huge damage or even KO it after rocks with Quaquaval's Aqua Jet. With our bulk, it does allow us to pivot into Heatran pretty well, as offensively Heatran can prove to be a bit of an issue. Speaking of Heatran, however, we do want to conserve our health on Quaquaval to make sure hazards stay off our side of the field all game. As I mentioned, Landorus needs to come in often and stay healthy due to priority on the other side of the field. On top of that, we have two Grass-type Terra Captains that we have neglected to respond to with our team. That's why we're running Boots Moltres in order to sponge most of the hits from the other side of the field. Our physical bulk allows us to survive 3 Adamant Triple Axles from Serena, and with Flame Body, we're almost guaranteed a proc every time it uses it to completely neuter it. We're also having a Spadef bulk to live hits comfortably from the Terra Stellar Superior, and we can guarantee to a KO with Air Slash. Now you might be wondering why we aren't just running Flamethrower then, but if we're facing an Air Balloon, Flashfire, Heatran, we would be powerless against it. Once that balloon is popped, if he has it, we can also spam Scorching Sands, which covers both the Chiyu and Heatran switch-ins, or can even snag a burn on the Palafin coming in, or we can just Will-O-Wisp if we want to try to catch it on a switch-in. Finally, we have Roost in order to stay healthy against this team. We don't have a ton of offensive guys so far in this team, as it's really just Landorus and some balance play. So let's introduce one more balance guy with Tyranitar this week. We're using Tyranitar as our Terra Captain, running Terra Water in order to act as a Palafin check if need be. Our natural typing also allows us to defensively check the Chiyu super well, and even after terastallizing, we still do a great job against it. We have rocks on the set in order to window down his team pivoting around, as without rocks, we do have trouble punishing his pivoting against our team. We have Stone Edge and Knockoff as our main stabs, which absolutely blow up into his team. Finally, we have DD, as I want to use our Tyranitar to break the Deoxys defense and break it for Landorus, but if we use Knockoff and we get rid of its item, we're really no longer able to break that Deoxys defense anymore, doing under half with Knockoff. So if we run DD, we can get around it by, even after losing its items, we can just set up our DDs and take a KO with Tyranitar. On top of that, we can usually honestly really use Palafin as our setup fodder once we Terra Water. And if we can get up 2 DDs with our held Citrus Berry to increase our longevity of the Tyranitar, we really can just win the game if he doesn't have the correct speed control on the other side. And just like last week, this last lot was a bit of a toss-up for a while, as we wanted to see which Pokemon would offer the most value and could glue the rest of my team together. And just like last week, I ultimately decided on Rillaboom. Rillaboom's biggest winning factor this week was its priority glide, as it allows me to revenge guaranteed the Palafin without having to take a Jet Punch with Landorus, or revenge into the Sandy Shocks that don't want to take the damage once again with Landorus, and get in range of priority from the other side of the field. We're running Glide as our main stab this week, and as our priority, Knockoff to remove important items from the other side of the field, U-Turn to maintain momentum into obvious pivots, and Low Kick to guarantee 2 KOs on Heatran or the Baxcalibur. That's going to be our team for week 4 of Draft Jam. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below and what changes you would have made to the team. I definitely see us struggling a little bit in this matchup, but so far this has definitely been the easiest team to build for this season, and I'm confident we can pick up our first big win today. Big shout out to Kirby, Keegan, and T-Ro for the prep and mock support this week. I want to thank you guys so much for sticking around for the Team Builder, and hit that like button if you do end up enjoying it. Now let's not hold back the game any longer, and let's get right into the battle. Here we are, into the battle already with Horizon. Didn't get ready beforehand. Let's see what he decided to bring. I'm a little behind right now, but luckily I think I know what I want to lead. It's a little bit of a scary lead for sure, because there is like one scenario where if he leads with what I'm not, or if he leads with something and makes a play that I personally don't think is like optimal, it could put me in a weird spot. He bought a really weird team though. I'm like finally like looking at it. Like, this is a really weird team. Or at least just not what I expected. So I brought Chiyu, Palafin, Bax, Pheasantipity, Heatran, and Superior. Let me think real quick about my lead. I mean, I think Bond Clay leads is like better than what I wanted to do. So I kind of want to do that. Let's just lead Whitebeard. That's what I've been leading with in all my mocks. So I'm going to hope that it works out fine. I think the worst case is just he leads Palafin, because that like leads to like a weird 50-50 almost, where it's just kind of weird how risky he wants to play it. But good luck, have fun to Horizon. So he didn't bring the Deoxys defense or the Serena, which is crazy. Those were two of his potentially best options into my Lando defensively. That's pretty interesting. He didn't bring Sandy Shocks, which I didn't expect. But he also didn't bring the Lycanroc Dusk, which absolutely put me in a hole. But he did bring the Superior with Terra Stellar, so that's a little annoying. He's going to lead with Steve Rogers, though, the Palafin, like I was saying. So it's like really creates an awkward scenario for me, where it's like I can live any hit, but do I want to take that damage? The thing is, though, he didn't bring his Lycanroc Dusk, so I don't think I mind taking this damage if it means chipping this down, like taking a Jet Punch, because I live in a Jet Punch, and so I don't mind taking this damage because he doesn't have Lycanroc to hit me with priority. And Baxcalibur always like destroyed me with Shard. She always destroys me. I guess I can't take a hit from Pheasantipity anymore, but that's like whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and U-turn here, and we're gonna see what this thing wants to do. We're gonna U-turn, get a little bit of chippy chip on it, so that's always nice. And I'm expecting either the Wave Crash, the Jet Punch. I mean, this is a pretty free Bond Clay here, I feel like. He's not gonna click Zen here. It'd be nice if I was still Helmet. Or I guess I wasn't hoping on this. I don't know what I'm thinking. I was lefties. If I go into Bon Clay here, that could let in the Serp, which is fine with me. I don't mind Serp coming in. If I go into Luffy, that could let in a number of things. I think Bon Clay feels a bit better against this team right now. So we're going to go into Bon Clay. As he's going to just flip turn out. So we can maybe see some damage. See if we see a band or something like that. It doesn't seem like banded, but I'd be lying if I said I know Palafin's flip turn damage, base Palafin, right? It does seem like, though, he does seem to be, like, no attack investment whatsoever. This is like a really bulky Palafin, which is pretty crazy to me. Because, like, Banded just claimed to kill every time it came in, pretty much. So, we do see it's a defensive Palafin. Fizdef or Spidef, I can't really tell just yet, but that's fine. I mean, we could look at if I had to guess, it's Fizdef based on how much that U-turn did to it. So that's gonna be my guess for now. We're gonna see Smug Leaf. I seem like the superior. It's not like Terra Rock or Electric or anything. Nothing I need to worry about. This is a pretty free Moltres play here against this thing. I'm really surprised this was brought. It was needed for my Tyranitar in a sense, because if I get up 1DD, I look like completely crazy against this team. But otherwise, I think Serp is just like so jailbaited by like the Latias, the Klefki's always there, the Moltres obviously is like the big one, right? So I think it's pretty interesting. It'll be good to find out if this thing's Scarf though for my Lando. So that's pretty important information because it's the only thing that could potentially outspeed my Lando. But with Palafin being bulky, I can take like a Jet Punch relatively well, which is also nice to note. So we're gonna go ahead and go into our Moltres here. We're gonna see what he does. He's gonna Glare. That's cool. I don't mind getting Glare. I assumed that was gonna happen. So I'm gonna assume this thing isn't Scarf though. If it's clicking Glare, maybe a crazy assumption. Who knows? Maybe it bites me in the butt. But that's good for me to know. If I can also see if this Serp is like pretty defensive, I might actually outspeed it with Tyranitar at +1, depending on just how little speed he has. Like if he's, yeah, you have to have like very little speed, but not super important. I get to click Air Slash here for free against the team. I think that feels fine. I can also click Willow, but I don't want Heatran to come in just yet, or come in for free on a Willow. I can Air Slash for free here, as I imagine, like I said, the Heatran probably comes in. Bernie, that sounds like the Heatran, and then I get fully parried, which kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. And I do get outsped here because of the Glare, so this is kind of an awkward spot. I can go into Bon Clay. Can I kill from full with a CC? Let me see here. Bon Clay, because it might be worth, because I could also maybe spin later too. Let me see here. I don't, so maybe I want to stay in here and Scorching a little bit. Let's do that. Let's stay in and Scorching real quick. Let's try to get some damage off. He might just set up his rocks and then I can pivot into Quack and get a free spin off. Yeah, he's gonna set up his rocks. That's cool. So we're gonna see rocks go up. If I can just break through here, that's awesome. We're gonna Scorching Sands this thing. Do just enough for a 2-shot, so our investment is coming in clutch there. If I click it again, I mean, worst case I guess is you go backs. I guess I don't want to take an Ancient Power if he's carrying it. That would be really annoying. So I think Bon Clay is free here. I don't mind taking damage on it. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm gonna go into Bon Clay here. I don't want to take an Ancient Power because this thing is kind of important for the superior at the moment. I don't want to get swept by that. So we're gonna switch out. Going to Bon Clay here. We're gonna see Rock Tomb. Okay, so not what I expected, but hey, it was rock coverage. So Rock Tomb. Also see leftovers on this. And let me see. Based on that damage from the Scorching Sands, I do believe that this is specially defensive. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely max def, meaning that Quack here can just click CC and pick up the KO. I think spin is safer. Do I outspeed this thing? I might not, to be honest. I don't actually. That's fine though. I can spin here. Am I risking the burn? Yeah, but it's fine. We're gonna see him swap out. I'm gonna get my free spin off, and get myself back into being faster than most of what comes in. Probably not this Pheasantipity though. So we're gonna get our speed up, but we're gonna get rid of the rocks more importantly. So we do get outsped by this thing, and this thing's like really awkward for me. I didn't really mock against this thing, just because I really didn't expect it to come. So I don't really know what to expect here. I suppose I can go into Moltres here and Willow it. If it nasty plots, I guess I can go into Roxy Zebic. I might have to pop a Terra against it to avoid like a Moonblast or something. So we'll see what happens here. I'm gonna go into Marco first and see what we find out from this set. What I do enjoy is that he didn't go into backs on my Moltres, so he's not like wanting to completely like be super annoying to me right away, because that is like one of my big concerns with Moltres. It pairs up pretty well into his team. However, of course, back Excalibur with the Thermal Exchange does come in relatively safe and can threaten me. So we'll see what he does here. I mean, Chiyu would also be a good play here. You're gonna go to Heatran. I mean, shoot, do I not just go back into Quack and restart things? And I can click CC next time? Or Aqua Step? Is there any other play I want to make? I'm going to Whitebeard. I can go into Whitebeard and that'd be fine. Yeah, that seems like a decent play. I can go into Whitebeard this time around. I don't mind getting Rock Tomb, I'll still outspeed him the following turn. We're gonna go a little bit more offensive this time around. But yeah, we're gonna see Rock Tomb, so I mean, I prefer that over him setting rocks, so that's cool with me. We still outspeed this thing, so I can Earth Power and KO it here. It's a free KO against him. And Loki might be a free KO against his team in general. I can try to predict the Surf, but I'm not like super inclined to do that, to be honest. We're gonna see Steve Rogers, the Palafin. Are you like Spadef or Fizdef AV or something like that? What are we gonna see from you? How much damage are we doing? Ooh! Ooh! That is... okay, probably more like Spadef than anything, like Spadef AV. Yeah. So we're looking at like Spadef AV. Palafin. So good to know. I do need to get my rocks up here pretty soon. I do need to switch out, of course. I'm gonna go into... I guess we'll go into Quack again. That lets in Syrup, which is fine. Or I can go into Luffy here, because I'm not really too afraid of this thing. Then I might have to take an Ice Punch, and even if it isn't like any investment, I imagine I'm taking still like 1,000,000 from this thing, right? If I go on to Rillaboom against an Ice Punch. I mean, it's only doing half. That isn't bad damage for sure. Then that might let in Chi-Yu, which I don't enjoy. We'll just go into Bon Clay for now. I wish I was still the bulk up Roost set. That feels like it jails this AV Palafin set. That's a little unfortunate. We're gonna go into it here though. We're gonna see a flip turn out. 256, so they did 56 plus 7, which is 63. It did 63 with the flip turn. So it is like a little bit of attack investment, not much though. Yeah, I just need to find an opportunity to get my hazards up. So I might need to try to get T-Tar in here to set up rocks. That feels a bit better than Pheasant or than Klefki with spikes. We'll go into our Moltres here. We're not, don't even make any crazy plays right now. We're like in a good spot against this team. Once I get up rocks, I mean, we'll be in a great spot. How do I want to do that? I mean, I might just have to pop my Terra, to be honest, with Tyranitar on the Pheasantipity or something. And if I do that, that'll allow me to set rocks. That, or I can go into T-Tar on like the Heatran, to be honest. What do we need to see come in here? Bernie, the Heatran. Okay, well, I'm gonna switch out. And this where I go into T-Tar? I think so. I think I go into T-Tar on this heat ran and just set my rocks. Because he doesn't have removal on his team. Actually, does Spence get debunked? I'm actually not. It doesn't. Okay, I didn't think so. Yeah, I think I just need to do something to punish all this switching. So I'm gonna go into my guy. I don't think this thing has Willow. I think he would have clicked it already. So I'm gonna go into my T-Tar. He's gonna set up rocks. That's cool. I mean, do I need to Terra here? I don't think so. I don't think I need to just yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my rocks here. Start punishing his team a bit. And I think we'll be in a better spot now. We'll be in a much better spot against this team. Can I live 2 wave crashes coming in? I think so, with Quack, so I can get a spin-off when Palafin comes in here. I should, yeah. So we'll be fine to go into Quack and spin on this next turn, and then we'll be chilling. We'll be chilling. Like I said, if I can get rid of that SERP, or find an opportunity to get 2 Deviances up, which doesn't seem impossible. I mean, Heat Rain, I can't do it against because it rock tombs and it negates my whole speed raising thing. But against the Palafin, to be honest, like, I can DD up for free. So that's always good for me as well. But yeah, this Heat Rain is just all the way back up to full, which is unfortunate. But yeah, that pair was a bit more problematic than I think I realized, especially with Rock Tomb, because I don't want the Superior to like be annoying to me. Lunge. Ow. Okay, I guess Terra would have helped me there. What the hell am I looking at here? Lunge. So I mean, this thing like really jailbaits my my T-Tar, huh? From clicking DD. That's funny. That's really funny. Cool tech though. That was really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into my Quack and get my spin off. And hey, we're gonna finally like feel like we're doing something in this game. I feel like getting these rocks up is gonna be really, really important for chipping down that Palafin for sure. For sure. For sure, for sure. And it's gonna be really nice for my Lando course. Lando being pretty much what I want to win with this game. So we can go ahead and go into Bon Clay here. We're gonna see a switch out. I mean, as long as it's not SERP, I think we're fine. Foul play, the Pheasantipity. Never mind, that's not what I want to see either. What did I go into last time? Marco? I think that's fine. I mean, I'm not in a position where I need to make any crazy plays right now. Like, I feel okay. I am regretting not being Stomping Tantrum for this Pheasantipity now. Like I said, I just didn't think it came. So we do see physical player off, so that's good to note. Do I get a Flame Body proc? Awesome. So that's good for me. This thing is now burned with U-turn and play rough. So, man, I wish I had Roost still on the Quack, not Moltres, obviously. Scorching feels free against this team. I don't think I lose anything. Like maybe pair, or not pair, burn the Palafin. Covers like Chi-Yu. Worst case is him going backs, I guess. Which I don't really like stop anyways. We're gonna see Heat Rank come back in. So if we can get this damage off, that'd be super important. Awesome, awesome, right? Okay, well that sucks because that would have enabled me to Aqua Step with my Quack, which would have been awesome. But hey, it is what it is. If he gives me the chance to spin here, we're fine. I don't mind him switching. I'm boots, so like I really am not losing anything by trying over and over to get the spin off. That full pair does suck though, because the Scorching would have done a lot of damage, obviously, about half to this Heat Ran. But we're going to Quack. We just want the spin off. We can start going from there. Low-key, do I kill SERP? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, do I kill SERP with like Aqua Step into close combat? Because that might have been better of a play, but with the Rock Tomb, of course, it's not really super important to me. I'm gonna go ahead and click spin here. Just get these hazards off my side of the field. As he's gonna go into foul play the Pheasantipity. That's fine, that's fine. I mean, this thing's getting chipped down a ton now with the rocks, the burn damage. Getting big crit there, big rapid spin crit. So I mean, we're fine. We're playing this game really slow. He's Rocky Helmet. I don't know if I caught that earlier. But I mean, this thing's sitting really weak, and I mean, this feels like a free Lando. This thing doesn't get Axle, does it? Doesn't get like knock. Doesn't get triple Axle. Get Icy Wind me. I don't see you clicking Icy Wind here. This feels like a free Lando. So we're gonna go ahead and try it. I think Roost is like a more. That's really what I expect is Roost here. More than anything. Roost or U-turn. Or play rough, I guess. We're gonna see U-turn come out. That's fine. I mean, Palafin comes in, but I'm not worried. Honestly, on the Palafin. Not on the Palafin. On the Palafin come in, I might go into Rillaboom this time around. That might be a better option now. You know, this Pheasantipity is like super weak now. That's awesome for me. It's slowly making progress now that we got those rocks off the field and rocks on his side. I don't know what to do here. Now that Serp is in, I mean, we just go into Moltres. If I go into Moltres, then that baits in Heat Ran again to try to set up rocks, which feels kind of awkward. But there's nothing else for me to really do. I don't kill this thing with Sludge Wave, do I? I mean, I think I can live any hit, but then I wouldn't be able to live a what do you call it? A Jet Punch. I mean, Sludge Wave is so close to killing. It like really does though. Like he can only be so bulky here. It says I have a good chance to kill after rocks. I'm not worried if I'm wrong though, because with rocks, it being like a really bulky Palafin, I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. He's gonna switch out. So he knows some Scarfs and he's predicting. Is he gonna go hard Heat right here? Oh, okay. I mean, that was a good play on his side. I mean, it covered me going into Moltres and it covers my Sludge Wave. So, I mean, good play on him. Good play on his part. But with that thing saying at 88, can I two-shot with Earth Power now? I can't. Oh, must have leftovers on Superior. Can I two-shot with Earth Power after rocks? Not quite. If I get him down to 76%, I should. Yeah, so after one more chip of rocks, I 2 KO it with Earth Power, I believe. So I've got to switch out here, of course. I'm going to go ahead and go into Bond Clay again. I don't lose anything from it. Just allows me to keep spinning it up. Like I said, if I was Roots on this set still, that'd be awesome. It's okay though. We're gonna see Lava Plume. We're gonna live it. Don't do it. Awesome. And this is a free Aqua Step now, no? I guess I don't kill it, but Aqua Step is safe. It allows me to damage the Serp afterwards as well. I think I like Aqua Stepping here, even though it does less damage against his team. I don't mind that, I think. So I can go into... Let me double check this damage. Yeah, because CC doesn't kill this thing, unfortunately. I think Aqua Step is just better. Once again, with this being a defensive Palafin, I have like Rillaboom in the back. I have Terra Water, whatever you call it, Tyranitar, so we're okay no matter what here. We're gonna see this thing come in. I'm gonna go ahead and click Aqua Step here. We're gonna pick up the first kill of the game. Took a while, but I think even though we've been playing it pretty slow, I think we're putting ourselves in a good spot against this team. He is Helmet though. That we do die to the Helmet chip, which is unfortunate. I did think we'd live that. So I think I can go into Luffy here, and then that's really bad against the Chi-Yu. I can go into T-Tar. If I go into Tyranitar against his team, it's all good against his team. It's good against his team for the most part. So I'm going to go into Tyranitar. I think Tyranitar leads really well into everything on his side. I think the only thing I wouldn't want to see is the backs, probably. Yeah, because he's Palafin. That's cool. I get a free DD up here, if that's what I want to do. Or I can just click Knock, which feels a little bit better. I can Terra and Knock. I mean, I don't need health on Rillaboom here. I don't want to boost up Zero. Yeah, we can just Terra here. And click Knock here. I think that feels better. As much as I want to DD and try to win here, that SERP is really annoying. And I don't see him letting me get up 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and click the Terra button here. We're gonna become Terra Water Tyranitar. Terra Tyranitar has low-key been really goated this season. I'm a big fan of picking it up. So we're gonna go ahead and Terra here. I mean, we can eat any hit from this thing. We're gonna see a flip turn. Does that put me in range? It doesn't put me in range of Citrus. A little unfortunate, but it's fine. This is a free knock against his team. I mean, he doesn't really have a pivot into it. If he goes into SERP, I remove its, you know, potential Scarf, if that's what it is, which is good, of course, for my Lando, which I don't think he is, though. But more importantly, I get the damage off so that Lando can just click Earth Power against this team at that point. So, this is pretty good for me. Yeah, we're going to see Chi-Yu come in. Okay, so we can get to remove this thing, Scarf, Spec, something. So, that's fine. What are we going to see here? What item are we going to see? We're going to see the Scarf. Okay, so goodbye Scarf. Can I live a Dark Pulse from this thing? I do. Even if it's modest, I live this hit, and I get my Citrus back. I want this thing gone here. This is meant to deal with it as well. I'm going to click Stone Edge. Come on. We dropped Terra Blast, knowing the risk of it. Come on, 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 come on. Please, Tyranitar, please. There we go. Okay, awesome, awesome. Ooh, hold my breath there. So down goes the Chi-Yu, which is awesome. So what is this going to bait in next? I guess Superior comes in here. Yeah, Superior comes in, which is a little annoying. But low key, I think I can just go into... I think I can just sack this, no? If I sack it, then I get to go into Lando and Sledge Wave for free against him without worries. That feels like a good play. And keep Luffy healthy to KO the Palafin always. I don't need... I have Klefki in the back for Baxcalibur. I mean, I don't mind Rocks getting set up here. I don't mind Rock getting set up here. That's like the whole reason why I didn't want to go Moltres, is this, it does allow on Heatran to set up Rocks again. I don't think I mind it though. The only thing it really affects is my Lando. But I mean, against the defensive Palafin, like, I don't think Jet Punch. Jet Punch is doing about... it might kill me after the second Rocks chip, so that would be kind of unfortunate. So we're going to see Terra Blast come out here. 330 down to 222. Of course, going to get the contrary boost. That's fine here, though. I'm going to go ahead and stack my Moltres against this thing. Do I need the Scorching? No, I don't think so. I can just Air Slash here. So it's going to let in Heatran here, of course. I think oh, no, Smashical. That's the backs. That's fine. That's cool. Totally fine with me. I prefer this over the Heatran. Bring it fully paired again. I mean, Moltres, you want to do anything, big dog. You want to do anything this game? We're going to go ahead and go into our Klefki here. So Surf gets 2-shot coming in on my Earth Power from Lando now. So that's always good to note. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my Klefki here. I'm glad I was able to play it well enough to where I kept Klefki really healthy the entire game. Ideally, I would have really loved to kept it, or get it in earlier to set up more hazards against this team, but it's fine. It's okay. So he's going to click high horsepower though, so it's going to bring me down to 242. Right. Oh, so this isn't like even that offensive either. This is like a really bulky backs. Okay. Interesting. Do I T-Wave against him? I think so, right? I don't think I lose anything by clicking T-Wave against this team right now. He's going to withdraw. I mean, if he goes Heatran and T-Waves, now my Moltres without speed now. So he's going to go into this thing. I'm going to go ahead and get the T-Wave off on it. So now I'm going to Moltres a little bit more comfortable. If he Rocks Tombs me, I mean, good play, I guess. Is there another play I want to make here? I don't think so. I can go hard Lando on Rocks coming up. I mean, I need to calc this. So Lando against Palafin, I'm at what, 254, and with Rocks up on my side, he does kill with the Jet Punch after the fact. So If that's the case, then he always kills me with Jet Punch. I don't care taking damage on my Lando here. If I die to a Jet Punch always, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into my Lando here and just start doing some more damage against his team. He's gonna set up rocks. So how do I win this game then? Because I do need to keep Lando around to beat the Serp for sure, right? Luffy can beat the Palafin. This is gonna be a really awkward end game. I do need to keep this thing around. Let's click Earth Power here. I'm gonna withdraw. I should 2 KO the Serp, which is good for me. He's gonna go to Smash, which is the back. So I should 2-shot this thing. Yeah, we're gonna 2-shot it. Of course, I died to Ice Shard here, right? I mean, Loki, I might go Klefki here and set up my Reflect, and then we'd be able to live priority from that Palafin with this. That might be a better play. If I get Reflect up, yeah, I can definitely live it. So that might be a better play for me. Yeah, it's gonna Shard. I'm gonna set my Reflect here, I think. Let's do that. Set up my Reflect. And then I can get back into Lando again and just repeat the process. I guess worst case would be if he wanted a Serp. But I mean, Serp, I could honestly, against the Serp, I think it's worth letting Klefki go down perhaps in order to T-Wave it. I mean, I wouldn't die, but I mean, I guess just getting off the damage with Klefki might be worth it. If I can pair that thing, then my what do you call it? My thing would kill it. My Rillaboom. We're gonna see him miss the high horsepower, so that's unfortunate for sure. That would have done some decent damage to my Klefki. So really sorry about that one. That one's pretty rough. Foul play does a good amount here. I don't think I have another play. Do I care to set up spikes? I don't believe so. We're just gonna click foul play. He's gonna miss 2 in a row. That's crazy. I am so sorry about that. Oh my god, that did nothing. I forgot that this is a Fizz Def Bax. Jesus Christ. So he's Fizz Def. I mean, anything else I want to do about this? I don't think so, right? I could T-Wave it, I guess, and then go into T-Tar. And that put me in a good spot, I think. Maybe not. I think I just stay in foul play again. I should kill 2 more, I think. I should kill with 2 more. Those are really unfortunate misses, though. 2 of them in a row. He's gonna go into Heat Ran, I imagine. If not, if it's Serp, I mean, Earth Power just became even freer. You can go into Heat Ran, though. And at this point, I mean, is it just Moltres? I think so, right? I think Moltres to play. And sack it off here. Vax is sitting at like no more than 30%, right? We see a full pair of, wow, we are just bodying this guy. I would like to think he clicked Lava Plume there. I think Rock Tomb's a really hard click, although I guess you have nothing to fear with the Klefki. I don't know though. I don't know what he clicked. We're gonna click Scorching Sands though. Get some big damage off on this thing. That's super nice for me. We're gonna see Rock Tomb connect. Is he gonna pick up the KO? Oh my god, that did no damage. Is it worth clicking Roost on this thing? I don't know why I expected that Rock Tomb to be doing like 1,000,000 damage to me. Oh yeah, Reflect. Duh. I forgot about that. I mean, I live. I can click Roost here. That'll keep me healthy for the Superior. Might be nice for the backs as well with that thing being physically defensive. I'm gonna go ahead and click Roost here. We're gonna see him swap out. So I'm gonna Roost as he goes into Paladin? No, the backs? Okay. I mean, if I can get a Roost off here, we're in a good spot. Cool. We're gonna get back up to full here. Can Klefki live a high horsepower? And allow me to get up 1 more rock, or 1 more reflect against his team? I think so, right? Yeah, we can live one more. So we'll go into Klefki again. We'll set up our reflect one more time. I don't lose anything by setting this up. It just allows my Lando once again to live a jet punch from that Palafin, which is super important. I'm gonna DD. Do I care? I don't think I ever care. Do I need to T-wave it? I suppose so. Suppose I need to T-wave it. Okay. We'll click it here. Miss? Do we miss two? Oh my Jesus. Reflect was better then, huh? I lived this, right? Oh my god, he crit me, that's why. Oh my gosh. Fuck this game. Fuck this game, Jesus Christ. So let me think. Fuck, dude. Fuck. That's so fucking stupid. I should have set up a reflect, I guess. Hindsight, but I always live that, so there's no point in it. But even then, like, I don't kill with anything, I don't think, from where I'm at. I mean, it put it in the in range of Rillaboom Glide, I guess. And I have to live an Ice Shard with Rillaboom. Which I don't know if I do. I do, okay. So, have to Air Slash here. Do we live this Glade Rush? Yeah. Come on, please. Thank you. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, that puts a weird... It puts me in a bad spot. I should have reflected. That would have been better for the Palafin. That would have been better for the Palafin for sure. The Jet Punch. But we always kill it with Rillaboom, which is fine. We're gonna see Serp come in here. That's cool. I let myself go down here. I mean, this is still nice for the Heat Ran, but then I'm relying on not getting paired on the turn. You're still nice for the Palafin as well. So I think I just let myself drop here to get an Air Slash off. Of course, you're going to pick up the KO. This allows me to go into Lando. Can I kill with a U-turn? I doubt it, right? I doubt it. What is my game plan here now? I could try to Focus Blast. It would kill the Serp, I think. That's like... actually would. If I U-turned here... A Terra Blast at +1. If he's Terra Stellared. Doesn't kill me with Terra Blast. I think I have to go into Lando here. Click Earth Power. I mean, I can live the hit. I can live. This is fine. I can go into Lando here. I live any hit from this thing. Well, I guess I don't live a Leaf Storm. But it'll put it in range of Glide, which is fine for me. It'd be a roll. Oh my god. I mean, I can't like complain too much about getting fully paired there. I mean, the right play was just instead of Thunder Wave and clicking Reflect. But like into the crit as well. The into the crit was where it really did it there. Because I did have another opportunity, of course, to T-Wave it and do all that instead of Reflect. So that's tough, you know. I probably would have hopefully set up the Reflect the second time, or that second turn after I lived the high horsepower. We're gonna see him switch out though, which is fine with me. Is he like going Palafin? Steve Rogers, the Palafin? Do I kill here? I don't think so, right? No shot, I do. The thing dies now against my team. It's so weak, man. What about you, big guy? Big guy T-Tar against this defensive Palafin? I mean, I live any hit from this thing. I feel good against... I can go into Tyranitar here. Oh, wow, that kills me? 90 to 48? Are you kidding me? Oh, dude, that's so annoying. So it does kill me with another one here. I was hoping I'd live. But that's fine. I get to knock here. He's going to kill me with another one. I mean, low-key, if he... I don't think he'll die to Wave Crash Recoil. No, he's CC anyways. So down I go. Goodbye, T-Tar. So this lets in Rillaboom here for free. I imagine he stacks this thing, so I don't... I mean, I could just click U-turn against him. Do I live a... I don't live a Leaf Storm that I set up terrain for him. I don't remember what the Palafin's at. Oh well. I think I click knock here. I don't mind taking an Ice Punch. Oh, we're gonna outspeed. Cool. That works for me. I think that was better for me because it covered Heat Ran trying to come in or something. We're gonna knock off its AV. What do we see come in here? I mean, I think if it's Heat Ran, I U-turn out. Right? Damn it, dude. This is I can't lock into Sludge Wave with the Heat Ran there, right? And I can't. I mean, I guess I can U-turn. If Heat Ran comes in here, I get to U-turn. Oh wow, this thing is at like 0. Never mind. I thought this thing was like at 1 health. This is fine. This is fine. We win the game here. I thought the Heat Ran was like at 1,000,000% more. We're okay. I don't have anything to do here. I guess I just click low kick. We're fine. Show it off. Why not, right? We're gonna see this thing drop, and we're gonna pick up our first win of the season. So this was definitely not played the best, I think, but this was just a really hacks-filled game as well on both sides. So I think there was just a lot of lines that kind of got destroyed because of that from both sides, and it made it really weird to play. He brought a really different team than from what I was expecting. Like I said, no DOD was pretty crazy. No Lycanroc was awesome too. Not to see that. It would have been nice, once again, to get in Klefki earlier to set up more spikes. I think this game would have been over 1,000,000 years ago. Unfortunately, I just really wanted to keep it healthy for the Excalibur. And so it just became really hard to do that. And especially because I didn't know if the Fez was like carrying Heat Waves, then I really couldn't go into Klefki. That's like what I was really afraid of, was taking all that Heat Wave damage. Really cool Heat Ran set from him. The Rock Tomb and Lunge like really made it impossible for me to DD with Tyranitar. So really cool play on his side. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna finally pick up our first win. That feels awesome. It's been a while. It's been a while, right? So that's always great for me. Oh, he was Scarfed. Oh my goodness, good thing I knocked off there. I'm talking all this like I had won the game. Oh no. Okay, well now we win for sure, right? So GG once again to Horizon. You can go check out him and all the other Draft Jam coaches down in the description below. So our playoff hopes aren't completely dead yet, right? But definitely have our work cut out for us. I don't know who we play next week. It might be Endless, might be Glop. I don't remember, to be honest, off the top of my head. But hey, we gotta keep this momentum going. There we go. Okay, making sure. Dang, I really could have lost there if I didn't knock off. I mean, I had no reason not to knock off there, right? He really was Scarf this whole time. He scarfed Glare. Okay, sure, I guess. Good game to Horizon. You go check out the entire Draft Jam playlist down in the description below. Make sure you like the battle if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you are new to the channel, as we do upload draft content every single week. And I'll see you guys for week 5. Yeah, peace.